Hello brothers and sisters, welcome to another episode here on Dangerous African Confessions HD. In this episode, we have the continuation of the conversation that we had with our brother who revealed to us about how someone he calls a brother lied to him and lured him into becoming a member of a demonic fraternity. Let us go and listen to what our brother has for us. When we got to the place and the program started, I saw some alcoholic drinks to my shock and surprise. These people were pastors and Christians in general. And I expected them to do and know better. Were they pastors or people who were at the pubs and nightclubs during the nights? These were the questions I was asking myself whilst I was there. I couldn't stand it and so, I wanted to leave the place. That was when my friend called me to come with him into a place that he said was more convenient and more comfortable for me. He gave me a drink which he said was a soft drink. And truly, it was a Coca-Cola drink that my friend had given me. I took the drink when I was with him and after some few minutes after taking the drink, I didn't see anything again. I was out completely. I woke up and I was in my singlet and shorts only, and I was on a bed in one of the rooms in the house. And my brother, as soon as woke up, I felt something bad has happened to me. You know how you feel something is wrong but you can't place your mind or hand on that particular thing. That is exactly how I felt at that moment. It was as if something great has left my body. I picked up my phone and I called my friend. He came to the room after about some minutes of calling him. I asked him what happened. He laughed at me and said that he never knew the drink that I was given had some form of alcohol in it. And after I took the drink, I passed out. So I wanted to know what happened when I passed out like he said. He told me that he requested for a room for me and he himself brought me to the very room that we were standing. I was so much confused and I didn't know what to think. He was about to leave when I asked him why there was so much alcohol at a party where it is supposed to be only pastors. He looked some way, but he told me that he didn't know about that side of the organization. So I wanted him to know that if indeed he didn't know about that side of the pastor and his people, he should then move away from them, since it goes against the teachings of the Holy Scriptures. And they as senior pastors should know better. But my friend and brother will not have me say that about senior pastors, that he has come to live and are one way or the other part of their crew now. I then told him that I will never come with him to any of their programs ever again. He agreed and I got dressed, and I left the place as he also left with me. I never knew it was all a cover-up for me to believe nothing bad happened to me, and even if something happened, he knows nothing about it. And for that, he did very well, because I never thought of him doing anything bad to me. One thing that happened before I went to this program was that my sister had called me earlier but I didn't answer. That call was a day before I went to the program with my friend. My senior brother called that same day to tell me about what my sister had told him. He made me promise him I was going to do what she says. And I did made that promise to do it. Her message was that she has seen me go to a place and never return as the same person because of the things that will be done to me. And that if I would go to any place within the next 3 days that was ahead of me, I was to go through some directions that she gave me to do. It was for me to go look for certain leaves and bath with them. This I did because I had made that promise to my senior brother. And right now I'm confused as to what to even do again. You see, when I returned home, for some strange reason, my friend never called me. And when I did call him, he continued to give me excuses from one to the other. And so, I decided to let him be. The only time I will hear from him is when he is going for a program or they are organizing an event with these pastors. That he will send me the flyer through WhatsApp. So, for about some time, I started having these strange encounters in my sleep. It started when I sleep, I would dream that I would be in the mix of people, some who I didn't know from anywhere. And they will be doing some incantations with me in their middle, whilst they surround themselves around me. One time, when I woke up from the sleep, I could feel this serious chest pain. And it is exactly what I felt in the dream when one of these leaders amongst the people in the dream placed his hands on my chest and said he was granting me the passage to the spiritual authority. When this happened and I was experiencing this pain, I called my senior brother that night, and we prayed together. He asked me to come over to his place first thing in the morning. When I went there, he was ready to do and have his service, and so I went to the place where they do have their service with him. When it was time for him to minister to the people, after about some minutes into it, he came to me, and also that his eyes had turned red like that, he placed his hand right at where this person had touched in my dream. He then said I am his brother, and so, whatever that was, he would tell me after the service. After the service, I was with him in his office when he told me that there has been some exchange in the realm of the spirit. But what marvels him is that it looks as though I wasn't of myself when that exchange was done. Because looking at what he saw, it looked like I was drunk when that thing took place. But his surprise is that, from what he knows, I was not supposed to take alcohol into my system, which our mother told me right before all of us. So, he couldn't tell if it is out of alcohol or what. He then asked me if I have taken alcohol before, because it is only after when I have taken alcohol that I will be exposed to whoever wants evil for me. To the best of my knowledge, I had never taken any alcohol before. And so, I couldn't tell him. I had even forgotten about what had happened between myself and my friend. He offered prayer and gave me some directions to do, which I did. But before leaving his place, he told me to make sure whatever gift that I have inside of me will come out and be of benefit to the society. Because for him, he knows I possess greater gift than he has, so I should work hard on it. So when I returned home, I needed to start the direction on the day I was born. For this reason, that morning I decided to go for this walk, which was when I met this man who told me all about what happened. So I told him all that happened from my friend to what brother had also told me and why my sister does not want to see my face. The man smiled when I talked about my brother and sister. This man then told me that the family I come from is a family that are highly spiritually inclined. And the energies and power that my sister possesses is so great that, even though she is the youngest, in the realm of the spirit, she is so powerful. And even though she does not speak or talk to me in physical, she is the reason why whatever they wanted to do to me didn't materialize. Because according to the man, he told me what really happened when I went blacked out in the place where they were having the party. He told me that my friend was promised of high spiritual backing and power if he can lure me to the party where they will be able to offer my spirit as a sacrifice to the power or spirit that they serve. And that, he said, is the reason why my friend took me to the party. And he was much aware of the drink that he brought to me contained something that will put me off so that they can do whatever they wanted to achieve. And because their actions were not successfully done because of my sister's actions in the realm of the spirit, my friend will not be able to call me again in the coming days. He told me that he will not finish with whatever he wanted to do for me, because even though my sister is the youngest, I should go to her so that we can bury our differences. And then come together as one family, join our forces and accomplish the reason why we came to this earth. So I called my senior brother and told him about the things that the man had told me. When I met my brother for us to go back home to our sister, he told me that he didn't want to say anything about my friend because he knew I would not take it lightly. But he is glad that I have come to myself and wants us to all come together as one family and move forward in our various journeys. We went to the house and were able to have a peaceful conversation. My sister gave me the final directions to do, which was to deliver my soul from anything that was done to it. After some time, I wanted to find out what really was happening with my friend, but then his number that I knew was not going through. I again went to the place that he was staying, but I didn't find him there, since I was told he had moved away from there. I always pray for him that, whatever evil things he has been lured into, I pray that the good Lord will see him and direct him back to the right path. My brother, I want to use my story to tell everyone who will be listening to me that there is a reason why each and everyone is born into a particular family. Your gift and whatever you find in God or your faith is for the uplifting of the family, community, and even the country as a whole. The powers or gift that you have is not because you are better than the other. When you understand the differences between you and respect each other, life will be a blessing on this earth. Please fight as hard as you can to know who truly you are, and the reason why you are here on this earth. That is the most important thing or question that you must find answers to. Ask for who you are, and try to find the answers to it. And please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video so that others can listen to it. Thank you. Don't forget to please subscribe, share and like our videos. Kindly hit the notification bell so you will be the first to get notification to our videos when we upload. Like I always say, these are not just stories for story's sake. They are meant for us not to make these mistakes our brothers and sisters are making. That's why we share these stories with you. So at this point, I would like to hear from you, our beautiful family members. Please let us hear from you. Let's listen to your views and concerns and comments in the comment section. Again, I would like to stress that we do not have any motive, but we are here to help our innocent brothers and sisters to realize what is happening out there that they do not have any idea about, so that they can make their own decisions going forward in their walk with Christ. The only thing I can say is that know Christ for yourself, because it takes you to discover yourself and nobody else. Let me talk about what really is happening in this generation. Our people and loved ones are gradually being deceived into thinking that the blessings of God is only material things. That is another agenda of the evil one. There is nothing being preached on the pulpits again nowadays, except the fact that only prosperity messages are being spread across. Just for the congregation and the children of the Most High to think that the blessings of the Lord is in material things, forgetting that wisdom, good health, long life is all a part of the blessings of the Lord. I always say that, know the God your Lord for yourself. And do not see God from someone's perspective, because you might not know their sources and the kind of things they do behind the scenes before they come and tell you the supposed word of God. We will continue with what our brother have been discussing with us in the next episode. I just hope that we honestly take the important lessons from these stories to better our lives and decisions. I pray that we learn from some of these stories and live a better life. If not for anything at all, it pays to live a decent and better life. Stay blessed and be safe. Thanks for being a part of this growing family. Kindly share your thought with us in the comment section below. And if you are new here, please subscribe, like and share.